Have your students seemed more stressed each year? They have so many things to deal with in their lives. According to the Center for Collegiate Mental Health 2017 annual report, anxiety and depression are the two most common reasons that students seek mental health services. The U.S. Census Bureau in 2017 stated that nearly 3 out of 4 students enrolled in college have experienced a sense of overwhelming anxiety, and just under 30% of those students report having felt overwhelming anxiety in the previous 2 weeks. After financial issues, stress and anxiety are the top reasons students list for dropping out of college. How can we help them to do their best in the classroom and feel less stress? We as instructors need to find a way to help students cope. This semester, we'll be learning about social and emotional learning for college students and how it improves our students' learning. Social and emotional learning is a set of social, emotional, behavioral, and character skills that support success in school, the workplace, relationships, and community. Building a community in the classroom affects all aspects of learning, and it is the instructor's job to help that community. Students come into the classroom with many different emotions and behaviors that affect the classroom community. Many more of our students are coming to our classes with stress, anxiety, and depression. Teachers need to be sensitive and caring to all students' needs and help them learn how to regulate and manage their behaviors and emotions. This building of community helps to produce a sense of belonging for all students, which helps to increase academic achievement and more positive attitudes and behaviors. Social emotional learning is empowering to students and helps instill equality in the classroom. It promotes agency and identity in the students and builds self-confidence and self-efficacy. It furthers students' perseverance, grit, and resiliency. These are qualities that all students need to succeed in the classroom and in life. There are 4 areas of social and emotional learning that we will be covering in our professional development. These areas are self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship skills. Self-awareness is the ability to reflect on feelings, values, and behaviors. Students need to be aware that feelings relate to thoughts, and thoughts affect behaviors. If students are aware of their thoughts and feelings, they can begin to understand why they are acting and reacting with certain behaviors. We will be looking at teaching strategies such as professional learning communities and journaling to help build student self-awareness. Self-management is the ability to control and manage emotions, inner resources, and abilities. All people need to know how to cope with frustrations in healthy ways. Students must learn to recognize, express, and regulate their emotions before they can be expected to interact with others who are engaged in the same process. Students need to know how to recognize and solve problems. Solving problems involves realizing that at times all people need help. Help seeking should be explicitly taught so that students can access help when they need it. In this area, we will be learning more about breathing and meditation to help reduce classroom stress, and student awareness of emotions and how these emotions affect behavior. Social awareness enables students to experience safety, present as fully formed, real persons, and experience others in the same manner. It involves proactive behaviors that contribute to social competence and are essential for building and maintaining relationships. These skills include positive relationships, communication, self-regulation, goal setting, and taking responsibility. Instructors should work with students to foster positive peer-to-peer social interactions through meaningful academic tasks. These academic tasks include activities that demonstrate individuality of the student, role-playing, service learning, and discussions of social justice. Relationship skills are critical in the learning lives of students. Relationships between instructors and students have a strong influence on achievement. Peer relationships give students a sense of belonging to a group, which is vital for well-being. If students believe that their peers care and respect them, it helps to develop identity and agency. We will be discussing setting expectations for cooperative working groups and embracing and resolving conflict productively. Students must be taught to have a public spirit, a sense of community. Public spirit is having an active interest and personal investment in the well-being of one's community. Students develop public spirit through respect for self and others. This involves seeing worth and value in every human life regardless of their differences. Activities to build community should involve debate, risks, problem solving, and assisting one another. Students need to interact regularly with one another to build community. This also involves instructors modeling deep connections and responsiveness. Effective communication is essential for social and emotional learning. Listening is vital to communication. Students need to learn to be attentive to others. Attentiveness can be taught through active listening or games that involve listening closely to others to solve problems. Being a good listener will help students to begin to understand empathy. By encouraging students to talk about their feelings, students can begin to examine how another person may feel and then work to develop the skill of empathy. There are many benefits to social and emotional learning. First, it reduces emotional distress among students. Next, it increases helping behaviors. Third, it promotes positive attitudes towards self and other. Finally, according to utopia.org 2013, social and emotional learning increases students' academic performance by 11 percentile points.